Okay, let's take a look at a guitar today. This is a Fender from 2005 of Strat Deluxe with noiseless pickups, but it's kind of got some dirt on it. It needs restrung. It's a used guitar that needs cleaned up a little bit. Let's get to work. Okay, so American-made Fender Strat. She needs strings on her. She needs the fretboard to be cleaned up. The strings don't feel too bad, but when I get something like this, you can feel every fret underneath these strings. So, yeah, when you get something like this, you need to shine them up and make them as nice as possible before you hang it on the wall. So this does have locking tuners, so it makes it really easy. All you have to do now on locking tuners is loosen them. And then, let me do it this way so you can see real easy. Strings will just come right out. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Very quick, very easy. And then I'll go ahead and cut them down on this end. Get these bad boys out of here. Come back up here like this. And let's take the back plate off. I've got a lot of guitars right now, guys. If you're a local Phoenician, if you live here in the neighborhood, my inventory is just, it's the more guitars than I've ever had. Get down here and I'll give you a deal on something. I have no more hangers to hang stuff. Every hanger in the store has a guitar hanging on it. I bought a collection of guitars yesterday. I got some Ovation stuff. I got a couple Gibson SGs. I got some crazy stuff in. And I got a lot of stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. It's almost getting overwhelming how many guitars I have. Okay, so I think what we're going to do on this thing now is just clean it up. So I'm going to hit it with some furniture polish. And let's just get all the dirt, as much dirt and fingerprints off of it as we can. This is a nice plain guitar. The electronics work good. It has the S1 switching. I believe that's called the S1. And it has the Mod Shop noiseless pickups in it. Today's string choice. Okay guys, today's string choice. Ernie Ball, Super Slinky. 9 through 42, my favorite strings. Especially on a Fender Strat. These are the ones right here. Okay, so the low E string is a 42 gauge. And we're going to start with this one. Oh, it does have a nice little chip right there. Somebody started relicking it or something. No, I don't know. That's unfortunate. This guitar is minty other than that. Okay, so we put the string through here. And then let me show you down on this end. These are the locking tuners. So you pull the string somewhat tight, you know, and then you come down here and you tighten it right here. You tighten the wheel. Okay, finger tight. And that holds the string in place. Give it a little bit of a turn. And then you go ahead, cut that string off right there. So you don't wind it around a bunch of times. You leave it right there. Now on the low E string though, sometimes if you want to drop D, you know, there's still enough room, but sometimes if you're the kind of guy that wants to drop D, or even go maybe, you know, C sharp tuning or something, you maybe want to leave 1 or 2 wraps around it. But for standard tuning stuff, or a half step down, you're fine cutting the string just like that. So let's go ahead and we'll do the remaining 5. Okay, so let's check the neck. And right here I've got a feeler gauge, and you can see we have some relief underneath here. Okay, not too much right there. Pretty good sizable amount. So let's go ahead and we will tighten this a little tiny bit. Just make sure you have the right wrench going in. Okay, so we're going to give that, that feels pretty snug right there. And again, you know, a lot of times you want to loosen the strings up a little bit, and it kind of helps give that neck, you know, it doesn't have to, the truss rod doesn't have to work so hard. Alright, let's take a second look at this now. Let's try again and see. Okay, that's getting better. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there, because that is pretty straight. So let's tune it up. Okay, so just to stretch the strings out a little bit, I have one hand I hold over the neck, and then I just kind of tug on these strings a little bit. One thing that you got to be careful about is, you know, don't just tug on a string. If I start tugging on the string this way, it'll break the side of this nut right out of there. So I always kind of hold down on the strings like this, and this will stretch these strings out a little bit. You got to be super careful on the high B string and the high E string, because you'll snap them. But there it is. American made Fender Deluxe Noises pickups from 2005. Plays like butter. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a good day. Go buy a new guitar. Mimsy. Hi, Mimsy.